Good morning, students. Welcome to online classes. In today's class, we are going to discuss the continuation concept of theories of capitalizations. Dear students, in the previous class, we studied cost theory. Basically, the theories of capitalization is two types. One is cost theory, and the one is what earnings theory. So, cost theory we already completed in the previous class. So, in today's class, we have to start with the earnings theory. Very simple, dear students. Cost theory is going to focus on focusing only cost. The earning theory is focusing earnings. See, uh, this theory is recognize the facts that true value of an organizations or true value of a business depends upon its earning capacity. Is very clear, and it is also very fact. The development and recognition of the organizations, the true value of the business, it depends on the what exactly earnings made by the business. Very simple. Before going to taking any decision regarding investment decision, regarding development, or if you take any decision regarding the company, is proportionately connected to what earnings. If the earnings is good, the remaining things will be going on very smoothly. Here also, according to the earnings theory is going to focus about the true value of earnings. How much earnings is made by the business. As per that, the development of business will be depend. Okay, so it means this theory is purely focused about earnings, and just this is an example is given just to go through that, and directly I will move to that. Very important if they're asking 2 marks question also. The earnings theory, the amount of capitalization is determined on the basis of earnings and expected fair rate of return. And how we are going to identify the earnings under the how we are going to finding the earnings. So we are going to calculating the capitalization under the earnings. We are going to taking earnings, basis of earnings, and expected fair value of return. Expected fair value of return is nothing but a normal rate of return on capital employed. Whatever capital we are invested, so on that capital invested, we are going to finding the expected fair rate of return. By using the capital employed and by using the expected rate of return, we will finding the what exactly earnings is to be made. Directly I will move to the formula. So there is the capitalization formula. This one is very important. So net profit, expected profit divided by fair rate of return into 100. We take it an example. This is one formula, and one more important this one. This is right now whatever I am giving the example for what only the particular cost theory as well as earnings theory. Actually, actually the 15 marks problem is what we have to take the decision. It is under capitalization, over capitalization, or fair capitalization. Before going to taking the decision under capitalization, over capitalization, and fair capitalization, we have to calculate the book value, and we have to calculate market price or face value. By you compare between compare between two things, we will come to the conclusion. If book value is based on book value and market value, we have come to the conclusion. I will teach you in the upcoming classes, but this is only the instruction about what earnings theory. This is not 15 marks problem. 15 marks problems are to be different. Let us we have taken example. A company earned net profit of rupees 60,000, and fair rate of return, normal rate of return, everything is to be same, is 20%. Ascertain the capitalization. It means if they are given fair rate of return, it is nothing but what we are going to calculating the capitalization under the what earnings theory. See, dear student, expected profit is what 60,000. It is given in the problem. Normal rate of return also given 20% into 100. We'll get it at 3 lakh. Okay, so this is a way of calculation of capitalization under the earnings theory. The amount of capitalization will be 3 lakh. It means if the companies earn profit of rupees 60,000, it means if profit is 60,000, then how much we are going to invest at the capital employed. If 3 lakh, then 60,000 is to be what return, the net profit. What are the advantages of earnings theory? It is more suitable to old and existing companies since their earnings can be ascertained easily. Dear students, when we are going to talk about earnings theory is the best and suitable to existing business, because by adopting the earnings theory, we are going to identification of profit or earnings of the business very easily and systematically. Compared to cost theory, it is good, imperfect and logical, because the earnings theory is perfect and also logical. But when you are going to talk about cost theory, the cost theory is not perfect and also not logical. It is illogical, which is cost theory. But when you are going to talk about earnings theory, it is logical as well as perfect. it matches the capitalization with earning capacity. Try to match the earnings with capitalizations done by earnings theory. And next is, it ensures fair capitalization on the basis of earnings of the company. Avoid overcapitalization and undercapitalizations. And introductory part, like I told you, um, the company tried to optimization of the capital. When company is going to using optimum of the capital, it's reduce the, or it avoid the undercapitalizations or overcapitalization, nothing or nothing but excess capital or shortage capital. Here the point is what, by adopting the earnings theory concept, the earning theory is use the fair capitalization. Fair means what, how much capital is to be required, we are going to using similar to the book value. As per the book value, we are going to using the capital. In such a moment, there is no undercapitalization or overcapitalization. What are the disadvantages? So not suitable for the new companies, of course, because new companies are newly established and they are not have any earnings. In such moment, we cannot adopt the earning theories. It is very complicated to calculate the fair rate of return on capital employed. Sometimes it is too difficult to calculating that, because we not have for new businessmen, the new entrepreneurs, new organizations, they not have any earnings. If they are not have earnings, then how we are going to calculate the capital employed on the return on their fair value. And third one is, it does not possible for forecast future earnings exactly in the case of new companies. Of course, again, when you are going to talk about new companies, by with the help of earnings theory, we cannot identify the future earning of the new companies. Therefore, clearly I am going to conclude that it is clear from the study of merits and demerits of both the theories that cost theory is suitable to new companies and earning theory is suitable to old and existing companies. Is it clear? Yes. And now in the next class, we are going to discuss undercapitalization, overcapitalization, fair capitalization. Dear students, if you are going to study under and over and fair capitalization, directly we will move to the probability concept. And more important, dear student, what it is, if already I mentioned in the beginning only, this chapter also important expected for the case study. Then what type of case study they are not expected? By calculating the book value and market value, we come to know that under, over, or fair capitalizations. After calculating under, fair, and under and fair and over capitalizations, we have to come to the conclusion. So because of that, for the conclusion point of view, the under, over, and fair capitalizations is very important. In the next one class, I will conclude these all the capitalizations under, over, and fair. We will move to the next class is to be problematic. Nearly 10 to 15 problems shall be discussed in online, and even offline also we will be discussed. It's very simple. I will tell you, very simple. Only three formula will come. As per the three formula, we are going to calculating the capitalization problems. Thank you. We'll meet in the next class under, over, and fair capitalizations. Thank you.